What's up, tubers? We are back. We are going for our third attempt to find the illustrious Stanley Cup hologram card. Hopefully we've got one in here. I picked this box up the other day for $5 at a card show down the street. And so hopefully that $5 will turn into a little bit more if we can find one of the, I believe there are 2 cards worth something in this entire set. One of them being the Stanley Cup hologram card, and the second being the Paul Gillis Bloody Nose error card. So, hopefully we can get lucky, find something in here, and get one of those too. Anyway, thank you to our, I believe we have 34 subscribers at the time of recording this. So hopefully 64 people will actually turn on and watch this. And then we have our giveaways in store now that we have 50 plus. So you got to like this video, comment on it, be a subscriber to my channel, and email me so I can get your address. Because, like I said, I don't think you want you posting that on the web anywhere. So, and we still have 2 giveaways from the last few videos. No one has claimed this Brenton Doyle card. Actually, someone emailed me about an hour ago, but they didn't specify what they wanted. So Brenton Doyle is still available, and then these 2 MLB checklists from, I believe that was video 32. So if you want either one of those, contact me. This will probably be the easiest giveaway, one of the easiest giveaways on the channel, because look at that, back-to-back Robitailles on the back. The collation on this really bad. It'd be great if the collation was so bad that I got multiple Stanley Cup hologram cards. But anyway, while the channel is small, the giveaways will be easier to obtain. So, like I said, if you're a Rockies fan or you want the Brenton Doyle, hey, there's Waynard right there. I have that card on the wall. So, and also, these cards basically have no value. I mean, I've heard that if you get a mint Modano and you get it rated and graded and it's a 10, you know, it might be worth a few bucks, but half the time the grading cost outweighs the PSA 9 value of any of these cards. And so it's probably not even worth going through and having any of them graded unless it is the Gillis or a hologram. So besides the 2 giveaways we've got there, I'll do plenty of other giveaways on these cards. And so if you're a fan of a particular team or you see a card or 2 in here that you want, follow the instructions like I said before. Like, comment, subscribe, email me, and we'll try to send it to you in a plain white envelope. So anyway, I'll rip a few more of these open. We'll do some searching and then go from there. So we've got, there's what, 36 packs in this box. A lot of packs. I also think it's funny that because these cards have no value, there are still people on the internet that think they do have value. And because I like I said, I try to pick these up, card shows or cheap ones on eBay, offer up, whatever. But if you go on offer up, or not offer up, if you go on eBay, as I hit my microphone, there are still people that think this set of cards is worth big money. Now, I guess it could be. It could be. If you have a Stanley Cup hologram in it, which you have no idea if you do, then it might be worth something. But the likelihood of that, with how many of these were produced, is minimal at best. And so that's why I've been buying these. And like I said, this is my 3rd attempt. I think I've actually got 5 or 6 more of these in the box behind me that I will be doing more of these over time. And I think the chance of getting a Stanley Cup hologram card in this is less than 1 per case. And so they're hard to find. But it's fun. You never know what you're going to come across in these. Here's the 3rd Luke Robitaille that I've seen the back of. And this pile is getting a little tall here. So instead of having old fuckface up on display today, we've got the Dan Cloutier Tommy Salo, another Robitaille, the 4th one in this collation here. Let's see, that one's a Dean Kennedy Stan Mikita. Okay, so there is some. Why are all the LA Kings on the back of the packs? 4 Robitailles. If anyone wants a Robitaille card, let me know. Which I'm pretty happy. Here's a second Steve Duchesne Kings card on the back too. I'm really excited that the Kings this year have decided to go back to their vintage uniforms, or at least a semi-vintage look. Because the Kings were my team growing up because we didn't really have a team here in Arizona, as we don't anymore either. As we get another Gretzky on the back, second Waynard. We had the Phoenix Roadrunners here. And the Roadrunners, there's another Waynard. The Roadrunners were the Kings AAA or IHL affiliate. And so I liked the Kings growing up, and that's when they had these style uniforms, which are absolutely awesome. And so their newer versions or remade ones for this upcoming season are very similar to that. And so with us losing the Coyotes, becoming the Utah Storm and Mormons, or whatever they're going to call themselves, I think it actually is going to be Yeti. I hope it is Yeti, because I think that's kind of an interesting name. But anyway, with us losing our team, and we also are losing the Roadrunners because they're going from Tucson to Reno because Alex Meruelo is just a big old pile of poo. I think I might have to start rooting for the Kings again. So we'll see. We will see. And then the other thing I've got going on, like I said, before I got carried away with my Coyotes talk, instead of Billy over here, we've got the Tommy Salo, Dan Cloutier double jersey card battle between the pipes, because way back when those two got in a fight mid-game, and Tommy Salo ended up being goalie for the Edmonton Oilers for a while, and my friend in Tucson gave me that card for my birthday or something one year, and I've always had it displayed on my shelf. And so I figured, since we're doing a hockey video tonight, which I know most people aren't too thrilled with hockey stuff, I figured we put the hockey card on display. So anyway, last pack to rip open, and it's taken us nearly 7 minutes just to get all these open, 36 packs. It is time to go through and see what we can find. So again, if you see something in here that you want, let me know. So we're looking for the Stanley Cup hologram. That's not it, some other trophy. This is an error card potentially, even though they're still not worth much. Hey, Mario. I'm going to do some minimal sorting as I do this. Shane Corson is also an error card because his name is spelled wrong on a bunch of them. As I've tried to look up the error cards in this set, there are so many. It's like quality control at tops now is relatively poor, but back in the early 90s is 91 or 1990, excuse me. They must have just had some real goofballs on the printers and the cutting machines, because they hardly ever seem to have a set that actually was correct. So anyway, first handful, no dice. Let's see. I don't really need to deal with organization on this. I mean, I do like to kind of just keep them semi-decent, but it doesn't really make a difference. Yari Curry, pretty good at playing with Waynard back in the day. There's a Waynard right there. Andy Moog, I had a jersey of him at one point in time. It might be in the closet to my left, actually. And when I washed it, because it smelled, it might have even been getting used, another Waynard. I washed it, and the numbers and the name fell off. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Because back then, I think some of the teams still used screen print. So, Conn Smythe. Oh, Joe Sakic was a nice one. I've always wondered why this Vincent Damphus, the coloration's different. I don't know if that was meant to be like that or not. I guess it is another Maple Leafs. Stevie Y. I can give that to somebody. I wanted to get this guy's jersey when he was on the Whalers. I thought that would have been a cool one to have. But when I followed up on the offer up post, because I bought a lot of jerseys a few months back, and I routinely wear my Quebec Nordiques one around. Not my Quebec Nordiques, my Minnesota North Stars one. I got kind of distracted with this card on the front. But I wore Claude Lemieux, the turtle, third Waynard. I wore my Minnesota North Stars jersey to a Suns game when I was given some tickets. And we were sitting courtside, and I took my wife, fourth Waynard, and I took my wife, and we were sitting in the third row, right underneath the basket. And I told her, this is going to be strange, but people are going to come up to me and comment me on my jersey. And she said to me, why are people going to comment you on a hockey jersey at a basketball game? There's a Modano rookie, just like the jersey I have. And she just didn't really understand why the North Stars jersey is cool. And she didn't really understand why people at a basketball game were going to comment on my ice hockey jersey. But lo and behold, throughout the game, I probably had 6 or 7 people come up to me and tell me how cool of a jersey it was. And she just kept giving this expression to me like, why is this happening? And that was actually a game. It was relatively close. Here's one of these cards we're looking for, but unfortunately, Paul Gillis does not have a bloody nose in this picture. So it is not the error card we are searching for. So put that up on the special pile. But in that game, and I'll try to put the video up here somewhere, Kevin Durant hit a buzzer beater. And it happened to be on the hoop that we were sitting under. And you can clearly see me in the background because I'm pretty much the only person wearing green. And I always thought that was interesting. This was end of last season. So we're actually about to start the new NBA season here in a few months, as I'm getting pretty excited for fantasy basketball. Defending champ of my league, Jimmy Carson, not Shane Corson. But anyway, another Luke. Wouldn't mind getting a Robitaillie jersey one of these days. I think that would be kind of a fun one to have. But I've already got a Gretzky, so I mean, you don't really need a second Kings jersey. I mean, if you're going to go with a great king, you go with the greatest king. Although, like I said, Luke, not too shabby, also in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, no, wearing the North Stars jersey, I've worn it to. I did wear it to a few Coyotes games before they left, and then now we have ASU here, so I'll probably wear it to another ASU game. So I've done that before, but very, very complimentary of the North Stars jersey. It's very cool. Looks just like that, but it is number 30, Paul Casey. I don't know if we'll find one of him in here, but quite possibly one of the favorite hockey jerseys I've ever owned. Just super cool one. I don't know if anyone would want these, but I've been saving them as I do these packs, and because Pro Set was recently bought by someone, I looked it up the other day and I've forgotten, and I'll probably put it in the comments or in the somewhere on the screen here as I'm talking. But Pro Set was purchased by somebody, and I do think it would be kind of funny if I sent him a box of those and said, "Hey, these are worth 10 cents at the time." And is there an expiration date on this? Yeah, June 30th, 92. So they did expire, 30-something years ago. 32. But if I send him a whole box, hey, there it is, John Casey. That's the jersey I have. And the one I have might actually be game worn because all these jerseys were goaltenders from the mid-90s. And so that potentially could be the jersey I have in my closet to the left. So we'll stick that one up here in a special pile. But if I send Pro Set or whoever has acquired Pro Set a whole box of these at 10 cents each and do some math and give myself some inflation value, maybe that one's upside down. I must have put a whole handful of these upside down. No, just these two. Maybe they'll send me something fun. You never know. Maybe they'll send me some updated Pro Set cards as kind of a joke. Something fun. You never know. Doesn't hurt. The worst it is would be the cost of Don Beaupre was one of the jerseys I had too, also in that jersey lot. But you never know. Maybe someone at Pro Set that opened that package would kind of get a laugh out of it and send me a box of their updated stuff or some credit for their website or whatever it is. I don't even know if they have a website, if they sell stuff on there. Tony Granato in my video game as a kid was really fast. I also thought he was number 21. Maybe he changed his jersey. So, anyway, last few handfuls in here. Hopefully we can come across the hologram card or the bloody nose Paul Gillis. And if not, we will have to try again. If anyone happens to have, and I don't even know what I do with the box, if you happen to have one of these floating around your house, steel sealed in the packaging, you want to get rid of it for the low price of a few dollars. I consider taking it. This is one of the error cards in this set too. I don't know exactly what the error is on it, but Jeff Cortnell, I've told that story before where I went to a game as a kid and he shot his bubble gum at someone in the stands. And then he hit the guy. And then he apologized to him. I think he gave a puck or something. Pretty funny. But yes, if you've got some of these packs or some of the boxes floating around, I might be interested in opening them up for you. See if we can come across anything good. Another Robitaillie to the Robitaillie pile. So Paul Gillis again, but again, not the bloody nose error card. You can see, I think on this one, is there blood on his glove right there? Or is that part of his Nordiques logo? I don't know. I bet that, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of in the same shape as this logo on the back of his jersey there. So I bet that's probably a logo of some kind, not blood. Because if they're going to clean the blood off of his face, I would imagine they're also going to clean the blood. Third Wayne card in this different type of Wayne card. Got points leader. We got All-Star Wayne. Then we've got regular Wayne. I mean, he has the great one, so I mean, give as many cards as he wants. But if they were going to go through the trouble of cleaning up the Paul Gillis card and taking the blood off his face, I don't think they would all of a sudden just forget to clean the blood. Another Waynard. Clean the blood off his glove and his jersey. So, don't know. We'll have to get lucky on one of the other boxes, perhaps. Because I think there's also like serial numbers on the boxes, and certain ones you're more likely than not to get one of the older versions before they had a chance to pull them back and try to clean them up. Sean Burke played in this time. This is the same Sean Burke that played for the Coyotes. I didn't realize he played that long. I didn't realize he was that old for the Coyotes. Assuming it is the same Sean Burke who played for them probably right around 2000. I guess it'd be 10 years after these cards. All right, last handful. Almost a 20-minute video. Wasn't thinking it would be this long, but then again, most of the time was just opening up the box and the packs. Double Don Beaupre, good collation. Theo Fleury. I remember one year Theo Fleury had like 200 and something penalty minutes and had like 70 points. He was a top 10 guy for fantasy hockey. And I always thought he was good after that, but he wasn't. Still a good player, but not necessarily the best for fantasy because he couldn't stay on the ice half the time. All right, we're getting towards the end. That'll be for a friend of mine who likes Probert. And that's all she wrote. No Stanley Cup card, but if you want anything in there that you saw me going by rather quickly, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe to my channel, shoot me an email, and we'll make arrangements to get it to you. If you've got any of these you want to get rid of, let me know. I'd be willing to take them off your hands, open them up, see what we can find, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back again. Giveaways here. Thanks for watching.